YouTube is a great place. It can be such an awesome place for creators to come in, make a name for themselves, to build up a career, and to do something unique and clever and to keep that going. But if you're just going to be promoting viral stuff or clickbaited stuff or stuff that's manipulating the viewers into doing a certain thing, then you're going to start creating these really bad types of channels. And people are going to start morphing into that. They're going to change their content completely just to try and keep ahead, because the type of content that they did do is dying.
Plus que jamais, et ces 2 dernières semaines me l'ont montré, j'ai juste envie de faire ce que j'aime sur YouTube. Et sur un an, c'est pas ce que j'ai fait, en fait.
I emailed Robert here and said, why not use the platform as a way to communicate YouTube's positions on these things and its outlook for the future? And he said that's a great idea.
And lately, I feel like this year's probably been so far the most miserable of my life that I can remember. What's funny?
You're making me cry.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
I started to doubt my own self-worth. I started to doubt so many different things that were going on with me. I started to go over situations that had happened during the year and started making them all my own fault in my head and how to fix them and different things. It was weird, and I started to worry then that I wasn't the same person anymore. This is stupid, because I've always tried to be upbeat and positive and tried to look at the best in absolutely everything and try to give off that energy to you guys and pass on that sort of positivity. And I felt like this year I wasn't trying my hardest to do that because different things inside my head started to get me down.
Now, if you watch my older videos, I might seem a lot happier. I might seem a lot chipper, a lot more positive. And that's because I faked it. It doesn't bother me that the fact that people are doing it. I think it's just knowing why they're doing it. They're forcing positivity to get views on YouTube. And if you think about that, that's pretty fucked up.
As YouTube has kind of expected people to produce more and more content on more and more trendy topics at faster and faster rates, we've felt the noose tightening around our neck. You know, I mean, that's a morbid way of putting it, but you feel the crunch.
In the way that everybody who is a content creator on YouTube, I think, feels more and more pressure to do more, be more, say more, do more interesting things, compete harder in whatever way that means. Yeah, for sure.
Je vais expliquer pourquoi vous êtes un génie. Vous êtes un génie parce que votre boulot consiste à vous filmer en train de jouer à des jeux vidéo et à le diffuser. Et les gens vous regardent jouer, et comme il y a de la pub, vous gagnez de l'argent. Ah, ça, je dois dire bravo. Alors c'est devenu un métier, donc en 2017, de regarder des jeux vidéo et de les commenter. Est-ce que manger des pizzas, c'est devenu un métier?
Anyone who knows me knows that I'm a workaholic, knows that I pour my absolute being into the stuff that I do, into the YouTube videos that I make. And sure, a lot of people would argue, well, they're just Let's Plays, but you don't realize how much effort it takes to be able to do this twice a day, every single day, at the exact same time, every day, to keep up that sort of schedule.
You're a YouTuber. You don't have a job.
Yeah, I do. I make movies.
Barely.
Do you have a schedule?
The point is, honey, you don't have a real job.
I mean, seriously, cat videos.
The shots rang out just before 1 p.m. Tuesday, lunch hour for hundreds of workers at YouTube's headquarters.
We have a report of subject with a gun. They heard 7 to 8 shots being fired. This will be from the YouTube building.
Overnight, police identified the shooter as 39-year-old Naseema Akdam, a woman who last lived in the San Diego area. Police telling NBC News Akdam may have been angry at the video sharing site, claiming that YouTube discriminated and filtered her content.
And if you go and check my videos, you see that my new videos hardly get views, and my old videos that used to get many views stopped getting views.
Drama is rewarded with views. Drama is rewarded with attention. Drama is rewarded ultimately with dollars. And I think a lot of that is what eventually sort of metastasized into kind of sensationalist content that let things like the Logan Paul controversy happen.
So if you're a small-time YouTuber, if you're a medium-range YouTuber, if you're a big YouTuber, you've probably had a pretty tumultuous ride for the last few months. And YouTube themselves, being the brilliant communicators that they are, have decided to stick with the tried and true method of being completely non-transparent and ignoring that there's even a problem.
Just a couple of days ago, he said, YouTube's unsubbed me from your channel. I just realized I haven't seen your videos in a while. This is so fucked. I mean, that's encouraging. That makes me really want to get out there and create videos for YouTube.
Everyone was losing their subscribers. Let's look at YouTube's response.
What's up with that?
We've heard these reports and we take those feedback so seriously. YouTube doesn't unsubscribe people from channels.
I just want to make videos and have them delivered to my subscribers so they can watch them, you know? That shouldn't be so fucking complicated. I shouldn't have to rely on Twitter or Facebook to get my videos to my fucking subscribers. It's not rocket surgery. Figure this shit out.
For those of you who have no idea at all what I'm talking about, there's an option on YouTube for users to flag a video for being inappropriate. And as a result of that, you can get your video demonetized by having it age restricted so you can't make money on it, or just removed completely and getting a community strike on your channel, 3 of which, and your channel gets erased. So basically, that has been a long-standing problem in the YouTube community of people abusing those flags. And there's been even groups of people, like hundreds of people, who will come together and be like, hey, I don't like this guy, let's fuck him up, and all collectively flag his videos, and then YouTube, as kind of a response to a red alert, will just remove or age restrict their video without really looking into it, and a lot of times incorrectly.
And only months after this incident, my entire channel was taken down for about 17 hours because of false spam flaggings. It took multiple weeks to even receive any kind of explanation or apology from YouTube directly. And if I never made such a loud noise about it, my channel would have remained taken down for no reason.
This is people's careers. This is some people's like very much financial stability on whether they can make rent and food every month. So to just completely switch how you're doing things and not tell anybody is a really shitty thing to do. And I think we'd all be very appreciative if YouTube were more transparent and more open with these things, because then at least people could prepare for them.
Hey guys, great to see you again. It's me, the funniest man on the internet. Finally back again after only a meager 294 days since my last video that wasn't copyright striked by some random company. Believe it or not, for the past several months, I've been doing more than sitting on my ass wishing for death.
There are no penalties for companies creating false claims or strikes. In fact, there's a claim where you can take someone's monetization on a video, even if the claim turns out to be false. So if a studio says, hey, your Event Horizon review, that's our review, 100%. They can take the money you're supposed to be making on it until you file a counterclaim. And if they never fight it or are proven to be wrong, they still get to keep all the money that they made on it. No questions asked. So what started out as a means to protect studios and content creators is now being used as a means to silence and steal. We're at a point now where not only is this becoming more and more wrong, it's becoming illegal.
How fucked up it is that YouTube treats people with a copyright strike as like criminals.
Yeah.
Because it's like, dude, can we get some more oversight on this, please? We're literally going to court to defend fair use to help protect 50% of your users. And I spoke to people at YouTube and Google to try to resolve, some of the penalties. I says, leave the video down. I completely understand it's a legal issue, but why are you
punishing us with a strike?
Yeah, why are you punishing our channel? And the people who I spoke to were very nice and tried their best to help, but they says in the end, we can't.
Yeah,
YouTube, we can't do anything to help you.
What it's viewed as is a way of saying we think this might not be advertiser friendly, so we're going to cut your revenue on it, but we're still playing it. So it's costing you the creator money while we figure this out. And I think that I as a creator found that very insulting. I found that very upsetting. Why do I have to take your algorithm's mistake? Why does it have to cost me money?
you can lose money or your channel due to claims and takedowns. Those are the penalties you have to suffer. So why isn't there any penalty for ones that are retracted or false? It just allows one side to have all the power. I've been doing this professionally for over 8 years. And I have never had a day where I felt safe posting one of my videos, even though the law states I should be safe posting one of my videos.
Why should content creators be responsible for having to deal with angry people who take reviews personally and use that anger to maliciously target and silence voices with a system that allows them to do so?
There's a few reasons why this mainly sucks. And that's the first one is that for smaller YouTubers, it's going to become increasingly more difficult to make a name for yourself on YouTube legitimately. A lot of people are going to have to resort to really, really shitty tactics, and that's kind of point 2, is that all it's going to do, YouTube seems to be promoting virality now. They don't really care that if you upload consistently, just like 14 videos a week like my channel would do, or once a week, or whatever your upload schedule is. It seems like YouTube doesn't care about that anymore, which leads into point 2, which is that it's going to lead to some really crappy practices by people doing, which is already rampant on the site, which is absolutely insane clickbait, and you're going to see people fall back on like really shady tactics to get likes, just like begging for likes, people asking you to comment all the time, or to comment like, oh, comment this because, oh, it's funny and it's memey, when really it's just a tactic to try and get more engagement in their channel so that they get more views and they're pushed up by YouTube's algorithm much more.
So I think I'll title this video, Ela will die if you do not click this right now. Seems not believable enough. Maybe something like, Ela's dying. Ela's dying and I don't know what to do. See, that's believable because they're like, yo, is Ela okay? Then they click it and then they find out that she's actually completely fine.
The changes in the partner program. So you have to have 4,000 hours of watch time, 1,000 subs to monetize. A question or something I saw a lot on Twitter was new or tiny YouTube channels seeing that as tremendously discouraging. So
Yeah.
how do you respond to that?
So we don't succeed unless you succeed. If there are no great creators, there are not gonna be enough users, there's not enough advertisers, it doesn't work.
I don't think YouTube's gonna die anytime soon, but you could definitely see a lot of YouTubers die off very soon. And it's already happened. I've seen some YouTubers who were just getting by with the way it was before, and now all of a sudden they've made videos saying that they can't make YouTube videos anymore because YouTube have basically killed their channels.
Because a lot of people look at people that are successful and they just think, how could they commit suicide? They have everything. I've seen so many people struggle with it, YouTubers, I mean, because I think constantly being evaluated by numbers, as soon as you make one mistake, it will seem like your whole fan base and everyone has just turned against you.
So I asked this to YouTube, should content creators have to go to such lengths to survive on your platform? And will you really be that surprised when they decide to go elsewhere? Food for thought.